Thank you.
My name's Jason Shadley. I drive the number 99 late model. Started racing in 1999, that's how I got the number. Raced local at Bearfield, then went up and ran some CRA Super Series stuff until 2010. Opened the Meineke franchise, which is the major sponsor on the car. Took off several years, so this is the first time in the car in probably 4 years.
Yeah.
But I've only ran maybe 8 races since 2010, so
okay.
Just trying to get it figured out again and see if we know what we're doing.
See, I remember you from down in Bearfield. I used to go down there and watch the races every Saturday night. So this is, you know, a nice little throwback for me. You know, we're probably about the same age, but, you know, it's a familiar name up here, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How do you like the track up here?
Angola has been one of my favorite tracks that I've ever raced at. We always typically ran well here in the past. You know, we've got some driver rust to knock off, and we got to remember how to tune on a car, so we're dealing with that. But Angola is probably one of my favorite tracks to go to.
I'm Tanner Jack. I drive a late model Sportsman. I've been driving since I was 4 years old. Yeah, we've been driving late models for probably 6-7 years now.
How's that going?
Pretty good. The last time we were here, we had a double feature and I won both of them.
Awesome.
So it's a pretty good night. I got to race against my dad side by side for about 12 laps, and I beat him by 1,000th of a second.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cool. Yep.
That is really neat. You guys primarily just run here?
Yeah, we run about everywhere. Angola, Plymouth, Owasso. My brother's going to Kalamazoo next week.
Okay.
Winchester sometimes, just bounce around usually.
I need to get down there at some point.
It's fun. Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. Can you tell us about the car?
Yeah, so we got some pretty amazing sponsors on this thing. Van Dorn Racing Development, they help us out a lot with setup. That's our chassis builder. Gives us really good info whenever we need it. Colormaster Incorporated, they've been with us for I don't know how long. I really appreciate their support. Hartman Auto Body, they're a local auto body shop in our town. M&S Auto Parts, Napa M&S Auto Parts, they're a big part of ours.
Got some tire marks down here.
Yeah.
Rubbin's Racing, right?
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough season, but you know, last week kind of made up for it, so it was pretty nice. But
cool.
Yeah.
I'm Hunter Jack. I drive this number 41 late model. We travel around quite a bit. Usually we run with CRA in past years. This year we're just basically running around, running a lot of sportsman stuff. And I'm running that modified as well. So just kind of bouncing around, having some fun, trying to win some races.
Which one's more fun to run, the late model or the modified?
I probably like the late model a little better. I've done that for like 10 years now. But every time I drive that, it gets more and more fun. Yeah. So it's a toss-up. It's just nice to be able to drive something that nice, you know.
That's a nice looking car over there.
Thank you.
You guys are a whole family affair, so that's pretty cool. What's it like? What's the competitive nature between everybody? That's got to be That's got to be something. When one of you's having a great night, and the other one's not. You know, you kind of ribbing each other, or you just trying to?
We try to work together pretty hard. You know, if one of us is struggling, we'll figure out what we're doing on the other one. We share all our information pretty good, and you know, help each other out with line or whatever we think might help. But yeah, I mean, if one of us beats one of the others, they hear about it all week long. Yeah, so absolutely. It's pretty competitive, but we all want to run good at the end of the night.
Yeah, look who we ran into.
How you doing?
Hey. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun night out here tonight. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be a good night. It's a lot cooler than last time.
Oh yeah.
There's a nice gentle breeze. We got a bunch of the Vore cars out here. The crowd's coming in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope so.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
You too. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Tommy Cook, driver of the number 8 late model. Been doing this for about pretty close to 40 years now. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's supposed to be a hobby, but it's an addiction, and I love it.
How do you like racing up here in Angola?
Oh, I've been coming up here since I was, well, actually before I was racing with my parents, but we bounce around all over the place. I love Angola. It's a fast racetrack. I really, you know, it has lots of room to race. You ain't running into everybody every week.
Right. Tell us about some of your sponsors on here.
You're gonna put me on the spot. Service Mechanical, 98.9 to Bear, Auto Appearance, TLC Automotive Detailing, Hart's Machine Shop, Rodney Delagrange Accounting, 101 Bowl, Economy Auto Parts, Pro Strip.
These guys have been with you for a long, long time.
Yeah, I've had the same sponsors for a long time. They're diehard racers just like I am. I got Circle J Transport, Shepherd Family Auto Group, Auto Appearance, Full Circle Maintenance, Group 5 Graphics, and New Haven Bakery and Cornwell Tool.
Ooh, nothing wrong with New Haven Bakery, huh?
No, I love going there. Yeah, there's even donuts in the trailer. We get them every weekend.
That's awesome. All right, cool. Hey, man. Good
Thank
luck
you,
tonight,
sir.
And stay safe out there.
Gonna need it. I need all the luck I can get. We've had a bad year. We got lucky last weekend. We went down to Anderson Speedway and
Anderson's a fun track, huh?
yeah, I love that place. But we got the win down there, and I think I've only finished 2 features this year. Something always seems to break, but hopefully we got that monkey off our back.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm Tony Dagger. I'm owner-operator of Economy Auto Parts. My son, Blake Dagger. I drive the late model Sportsman, 0 car. We run mostly Angola Motorsport Speedway. We also run Springport Speedway, Owasso occasionally. Sometimes we go to Corrigan Oil Speedway. Well, we've run all over throughout the years. I've been racing since 1996, so I'm 51 now. I think Kid Rock made a song about that. I'm 50. Yeah, we own the front wheel drive, also the Toyota. Chandler Hutchins driving that one. I think you talked to him earlier. And Ashley Chiffant drives our '88 Honda. It blew up at Kalamazoo Friday night, so
Oh, no.
yeah, we've been having some issues with that car, so we got to figure that out. We still got it modified. My son was driving that a couple years ago, but he's been a little bit out of it he's kind of taking a little break at it for a little bit, planning a wedding and that. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
You've been super duper helpful to a lot of other drivers around this area. I know you actually used to sponsor me a long time ago at Fairfield in the front wheel drives, but a lot of these cars out here have Economy Auto Parts on them, and that's you.
Yeah, we try to help any local racer any way we can at the tracks. Racing's been a big part of my life for a long time. My mom and dad, Jerry and Kay Dagger, they promoted New Paris Speedway for 8 years back in the late 80s. So I mean, and before that, my dad was involved with Larry Cent. He used to run around with him a lot and sponsor his car. So racing's been pretty much part of my life since I can remember. I didn't start driving until I was 24. So I kind of got a late start compared to the way a lot of these kids go now. My daughter is actually driving this car. We got her in it when she was 12.
Oh, wow.
So I got a late start compared to most. She's already retired, but she goes to IU now, so she's busy doing college things and doing things that she should be doing.
Right.
But this is supposed to be a hobby, but
It's fun.
it's a lifestyle.
You got you got quite the setup in here too. I mean, you got
Yeah.
it going on, man.
Yeah, we've been at it for a long
Been
time,
doing it for a long
so
time, and I mean,
it's all I know.
Mr. Track champion.
I don't know what else to do. If I didn't race, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's how we spend our weekends.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I got my, you know, and I drive it. Chandler drives it. Alan's daughter, Ashley, drives. Like I said, my son, Blake, he's a kind of off and on, but Alan Chiffant is my main man. That's him right there. He's the one that makes these cars go fast.
You are fast.
Yeah, we do pretty well. Even today, we're still doing some tweaking and changing and trying this and trying that. But he's the mastermind of our whole operation, and he's the one that puts the hands on and gets it done.
You guys, good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
We got just a couple more bikes making their way up into the grandstand, so we're not done yet. We still got a couple bike strips to give away. We got more working their way down towards turn number 1. Thanks a lot, of course, to all drivers, crew members, and brought bikes donated that here today. Appreciate them, of course. Appreciate you, the fans, for coming out, trying to get a bike.
Chandler Hutchins. I've been running this front-wheel drive for a year and a half now. It's my second year. Last year was my rookie year, and we kind of just travel all around the northern Indiana and southern Michigan, sometimes Ohio tracks to run these cars.
How's your year going?
So far, so good. It's been better than my the other team cars we've had. They've had some Hondas, and we've been having some issues. But this Old Reliable has been pretty darn good this year.
Toyota, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. What are you running for an engine in here?
It's a 1.8 liter Toyota Celica motor, and not much horsepower, but it definitely
turns well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. That's really the main thing, is being able to get around the corners.
Yep.
So
that's what this car excels at so much.
Yeah.
We got it handling so good.
I'd much rather have a good handling car than something that with a lot of power that you can't turn.
Exactly. Exactly.
Might as well just go to the drag strip.
Exactly.
So you've only been driving, for what, 2 years total, or?
Yeah. This is the only car I've ever ran. I've been able to run anything else. Tony is getting out to go on the late models, giving me the opportunity to drive this car, which
awesome.
I appreciate it so much, and everything that they do for me. It's definitely a pleasure to be able to drive for such a great team that likes to help everybody out. And
you want to tell me about some of your sponsors on here?
Yeah, our main one is Economy Auto Parts. You can find them in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You get all your parts needs that you like. We have Cornwall Tools with our friend Steve Hammond. Provides us with a lot of different tools and stuff whenever we need it.
Right.
We got Jess Lewis Transmission. They're the one that did the transmission work on this car to kind of try to help it out a little more.
Okay.
And we have our main ones on the hood. We got Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance with our friend Jake Neely. And we have the Lake James Sandbar of the Galley. And that's who helps us out every week, trying to get this car to be a top competitor.
My name's David Yoder. I'm from Kenton, Ohio. I started racing at Shadley Speedway back in 2007.
Where's that at?
DeGraff, Ohio.
Okay.
So that's where I started out. And then I went to dirt at Waynesfield, Ohio. Raced there for several years. And then I transitioned back to asphalt. It was a Vore compact touring series. And that was in 2017, I believe. Nice. I never thought I'd get to this level, to be honest with you. This competition out here for the Vore's compacts is pretty extreme. So if you're not on, you're off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're struggling on speed today. So I got to figure out. I get a little more center bite off corner, and maybe we'll take the right front down a little bit, make it a little less stiff, and go from there. But
this is a Honda Prelude?
Yeah, it's a 97 Honda Prelude. Got the H motor in it. It's my 6th year with that motor. I haven't touched it, so it's
You want to tell me about some of your sponsors real quick?
Yeah, I got Hart Landscaping from Kenton, Ohio, Stillwater Metals. I do construction, so these guys, Stillwater Metals, they supply my metal for me, and
nice.
They also support me during the race season. So got Dairy Queen in Kenton, One Way Repair out of Mount Victor, Ohio. Root Lumber, this is where I get my lumber from in Kenton.
Sweet.
Then we got Quest Federal Credit Union. And then we got FLR Insurance, and then Kenton Marble and Granite. They got David Yoder Construction on the back, deck lit, and that's about it.
You got a Honda
with a Mustang. Yeah, what? Mustang nose.
What kind of messed up stuff was going on for that?
Well, it's about the only.
Right, huh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you don't really have to do a whole lot to it. A lot of these noses, you got to cut the center out and make them fit.
Right.
And this one here, all you got to do is pop rivet it together and get it mounted on there right. So, yeah, I wanted to go with the Honda one, but it's hard to find those.
Yeah.
I haven't found them yet.
Here, do that again. Shit. It wasn't even recording. Oh,
What?
God. No, I know, man. I'm a rookie. I barely get paid for this. So you had an awesome night, 2 wins.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to pick up a win in 2 different cars. I'd say it's a pretty hard thing to do. I mean, with the mod, it's cool to pick up a win for these guys. They work hard and they want to win races, and I feel like we got a good car and we're on track to do that. And then in the late model, we had a really good car tonight. My dad and brother worked on it pretty much all day. So
you and your dad were really going at it, man.
Yeah, we had a good side-by-side battle, nice and clean. I think I just had a little more drive and was able to get him on the outside. So pretty cool night.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations twice.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.